these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we... What?
What's that noise?
Alfred, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is... transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif, too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelegion.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renan top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganath Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave. That's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute.
Where are these Forland Mountains? Exactly.
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Loptu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again. I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zeugles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Simply marvelous. I'll never tire of admiring this relic. This flavor, why, it rivals the cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? Another fine day for journeying, huh?
Tell me, do you ever find yourself tiring of the vagabond existence?
It's better than being enslaved, that's for sure. I get to pick my own destination, for starters. You don't get those luxuries as a slave.
Shackle a man's feet, and you put a clamp on his heart as well.
Then there was the food. Gross slop that left you in a permanent state of hunger. Ugh, you wouldn't believe the things I ate to keep from starving. What about you? This must all sound pretty alien to someone who used to be a lord.
Is that a hint of interest in my past I detect?
I guess that's one way to put it.
Well, certainly starvation was never a concern I had to contend with. The day-to-day grind was largely taken care of for me. I even had help getting in and out of clothes. All that was required of me was standing still while looking solemn.
That's quite the downgrade you've made. It's a wonder you don't sound more bitter.
This might surprise you, but I actually don't find our current situation all that disagreeable. My own hardships paled in comparison to yours, granted. But life as a lord came laden with its own restrictions. Forgive me. Such complaints must sound like feeble extravagances to a Dahnan.
True, Renan opulence doesn't feature high on my sympathy list. And again, yours isn't exactly a normal case.
I suppose it's not. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder how much easier life would have been without the trappings of nobility.
You really mean that?
Pay me no heed. Not but the ramblings of a privileged eccentric. Whatever my past, it has led to my being here. That is all the reality I need concern myself with. We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving? Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Swallow blade! Radiant here! Illuminate the dark!
Dragon form!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Resonate with the earth! Pierce evil! Stalagmite! It's over! Illuminate the dark!
Scoot back!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Back into the fray!
Negative
Resonate with the earth!
Stalagmite! Sword rain out! Swallow blade!
Lunar corruption!
Dragon form!
By the power of water!
Dragon
Hey, strong bunch, Rinwell.
Maybe my arts do have a place in this world.
Sure.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Any injuries? Forgive you!
I'm not done! Swallow blade! I'll take you all on!
Here's enough damage!
Swallow blade! Dazzle! Here I come! You're finished! I can shatter any steel!
Burning strike!
Take this!
Pierce
It's
evil!
over!
Holy land!
It got flyers!
I've got it! Let him march me!
All yours! You're on!
Go down!
Take this!
Raging cascade! Sleep now!
Slash! You're mine! Double demon fang!
Your arts are really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
Then I promise I'll always be here.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better.
Go! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Let's dispose of the trash.
This one's all mine!
Raging cascade! These ones
In a
can run
bind?
rings around us!
Swallow blade! Ignite!
You
We
got
did it!
company!
As impressive as always.
We got it. Here I hope there wasn't too.
No, I mean, you're even better.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
My exploits are bearing fruit. courteous, aren't you?
You're mine!
Hear my call!
Swallow blade!
Glacial sweep now. Here's evil.
You're mine!
More for the shot.
Dragon Swarm! Swallow blade!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the trouble is to me.
Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
Over so soon?
I won't forgive you!
Here I come! It's over!
Energy!
Eat dirt!
Elusive deity!
Swallow blade!
Rotating pile driver.
Illuminate the dark!
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
Holy light!
Dragon Swarm!
Rotating pile driver.
It's almost too strong!
Do it!
Split it open.
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got him!
Well done!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready.
Light law! Demon's descent!
Flashing bang.
Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of. Actually, it's a family staple harkening back 8 generations.
Maybe you can just write all this down?
What's with that shining foe over there?
I have a bad feeling about this.
No escape!
In a bind.
Dragon Swarm!
Come on, come on. Begin.
The airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
We did it!
As impressive as always. No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Dazzle! Here I come! You're finished!
Illuminate the
Here I come!
Now!
It's only in an instant! Impact Claw!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Coming through! The flaming...
Light astral energy to the wind!
I shall provide
If
assistance.
they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Dragon Swarm! Air pressure!
I can carve through
All
one.
right,
Resonate
it's
with the
showtime.
earth.
Burn!
Light astral energy!
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation!
Slash!
Shield!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll be
Slash!
I'm ready.
Tempting!
Illuminate the
This
sun!
one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
I can
Get
jump
behind
all
me.
day.
Do it! I'll leave it to you!
Hey,
Blow them away!
Only the best materials in your gauntlets.
You really do have quite the discerning eye, Dohalim.
Yeah, they all kind of look the same to me.
Let's see what you've got.
I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
Negative
gate! Slash! Dragon Swarm!
Illuminate the sun!
Time!
Come forth,
Dragon
holy
Swarm!
quiver! Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
Water, hear my call!
Shining Supernova! Radiant! Here's evil!
Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Lancer!
Prepare to be seized, though. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing!
That's what I like to hear. There.
Get lost!
Here I come! Eat dirt! Swallow blade!
Don't mind if I do!
Dragon Swarm!
Here's
No
evil!
way.
If it hides, just bash it out again!
Come and face me!
Freeze Lancer! I never miss!
I'm ready.
Stop! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Dragon Swarm! Elusive Deity! Begin! Slash! Dragon Swarm!
It's over now. Mega
Darling!
In an instant!
Impact Claw!
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will.
Go no further!
I'll smash you!
Flame of Steel! Glacial Spear!
Swallow Blade!
Wind Astral
Elusive
Energy!
Deity!
Lightning Condensed!
Dragon Swarm! Ready and ready!
I'm ready! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
no choice.
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Confiscated! Freeze Laser! Dance in the
Dragon
wind!
Swarm! Dance in the
Air
wind! Swallow Blade! Burn!
One more time! Radiant
Swallow
Here!
Blade! All factions in defense!
Glad you have your use
Dragon
of
Swarm! I'm ready!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind! Sleep now!
An Astral Arcing?
That's my cue!
Armor won't save you!
Shut him down!
I'm ready!
Let's go! Searing Flame! Reload! Now!
Dragon Swarm! Light Burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Let the
Courteous,
marksman
aren't
handle
you?
this! Lightning Condemned! Radiant
Swallow Blade!
Illuminate the dark! Hold on to your arc!
Slash!
Here I come!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning!
Castle! Here I come! Mirage! Resonate with the earth! Dragon Swarm! Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm!
Illuminate the dark! Hear me!
You're mine!
Burning!
Double Demon Fang!
Hear my call! Spread! Now!
Run! Light Burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
In the water's edge, I see but for a moment one Ganeth Harrows.
I hate to break it to you, man, but what you're saying isn't deep at all.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
All glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Swallow blade!
I'll grind you into dust!
Elusive swallow blade! Ignite! Come and face me! In an instant! Impact block!
We work well together, like a finely timed launch.
Here I come! Dragon form!
Resonate with your heart!
Take what I do without you. With that banana, let's go! Now! That's my...
In an instant! Impact block!
Here's a healing arc! Illuminate!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Here I come!
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Dragon form! Swallow blade! It's over!
Shield! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
So, fire and earth astral energy, huh?
A perfect combination. Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahnan master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I...
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Catapult! Slot!
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil!
Now you see what I
Simeon
can
Cat.
do!
I shall seal you where you stand.
Do it!
Doubly! In an instant! Impact Block!
Over so soon? You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Xion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Xion or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
Little help! Here I go! I'm only getting started!
I'll face you. Elude the deity.
Lightning
Dragon
orb!
Swarm!
Illuminate the dark! Is that statue building art? Now I've seen everything!
Alpha!
Art requires complete focus!
We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Dragon
Thanks so
Swarm!
much!
All yours! Slash!
I'll face you.
Astronaut!
That's my feat! I'll take it from here! Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! I gave that one everything I had!
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, chosen to hide out here.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Here's my call!
Stalagmite!
Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear! Take this!
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
One more!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for you truly!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together!
Like a finely timed walk.
Dragon Swarm! Swallow Blade! Be still!
Do it!
Xion!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look.
Come and face me! You're mine! It's over!
Far enough!
Resonate with the earth!
Dragon
Your
Swarm!
wings won't save you from me!
Yours to be let free! I'm ready! Slash!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Illuminate the dark!
Swallow Blade!
Negative death! Freeze Lancer! Holy Lance!
The heavens must be smiling.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding. Go no further!
You picked the wrong fight!
Can you take it?
Glacial Spear! I'll hear evil! Let's nail it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed walk.
Glacial Spear!
We're in good form!
And thus our strength yet grows.
What's this thing?
Out of our way!
Dragon Swarm!
Can't get out of this!
Sleep now!
I'll face you!
I'll take you all on!
Are those arms even natural?
Begin!
You picked the wrong fight!
Banana, let's go!
Dragon Swarm!
Raging Cascade!
On your knees!
Leave the chargers to me!
Dragon Swarm! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! it! Impact block!
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Here I go!
Dragon Swarm!
It's time! Mega Red!
Air pressure! Slash! Here I come! You're finished!
Lightning!
It's over! It's on!
In the wind! Air
Start up! I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix
Cyclone! Illuminate the dawn!
Can you take it?
Holy Glimmer!
Slash!
Holy Lamp!
Dragon Swarm!
Hear me!
Swallow!
Burning Strike! No complaints from me.
Whoa, this is amazing.
You always get excited when you find something good.
We should hurry and get this stuff processed.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Dohalim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell. Are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegus along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelegion.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the two of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you two. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Here's the Searing Flame!
War!
ammo!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Stay calm.
See ya!
I need to
Care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Dragon Swarm!
Here goes!
Lightning Storm!
Sweet dreams!
Stardust!
I'm ready!
You play better at
In an instant! Impact Block!
A victory for the ages.
little help!
Dragon Swarm!
Searing flame!
Seismic Rupture!
Reload! Lightning orb! Here I go! I'm only getting
Swirl
illuminate
Blade!
the sun!
Dazzle! Protected!
Holy glimmer! Holy land! Do it!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ash through ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
Dragon Swarm!
Raging storm!
Slash! Dragon Swarm!
Air pressure.
Be
Now,
still!
one more!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
I'm practically unstoppable.
Out of our way!
Dragon Swarm! Swallow Blade!
Thunder blade!
Dragon Swarm!
Here's evil!
Explosive Ring!
Freeze Lancer!
Everlasting jump.
Double damage!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Double Demon Fang!
Air thrust!
You're mine!
Blow them away!
Take it!
Swallow Blade!
You attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
Not against a worthy opponent.
You fight better at a distance.
Be still!
Farther away the better.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Double Demon Fang!
Dance on the wind.
Slash!
On your
Raging
knees.
Double
Cascade!
Demon Fang!
Reveal!
Escape! Swallow Blade!
Now! Spread!
We managed to pull through.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Go no further!
Stardust!
It's over! Thunderblade!
Elusive deity. Begin.
Come forth! Holy
Take this!
river! Holy land!
You're
Resonate
finished!
with the earth.
Lunar corruption!
Swallow Blade!
Gemini Aqua!
We got fires!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Slash! All yours!
Supernova!
Next!
As impressive as always.
I'm all sorry!
Here I hope there wasn't fear.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Strike! Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm!
Raging
I'm
Storm!
ready!
Banana! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Go no further!
Dragon Swarm!
Stalagmite.
Burn in hell!
Feel! Radiant flood
On
here!
your Dragon
Maybe
Swarm!
this way!
Swallow
Radiant
Blade!
flight! Here!
Now! Current!
Glacial spear! Pierce
Swallow
evil!
Blade!
Raging storm! That's where that came from! Water! Hear my call!
Raven Fang is yours to be let free!
Pierce evil!
Swallow Blade! Come one, come all!
I'm
ready.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
No choice! You're mine!
Hear my
It's
call!
over! Dragon Swarm!
Lightning
Slash! Dragon Swarm! Slash!
Thunderblade! Illuminate the sun!
I'm not done! Slash!
Holy land! I'll fix you up! Recover!
You're mine! Swallow
Damn it!
Blade!
Flame of fury!
Elusive deity! It's over! Thank you!
Now!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist.
Dragon Swarm! Swallow Blade!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Dragon Swarm! You picked the wrong fight!
You attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
Not against a worthy opponent.
We fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both. Here goes. I'll fix you up. Illuminate the dark.
In a bind?
Okay.
Holy Land, heal you all.
Dragon Swarm! Swallow Blade!
Healing circle. I never miss.
On your knees! This one's all mine! Swallow Blade! Be still! You're mine! You're finished!
Holy Land.
Start up.
Radiant pierce.
I'll face you! Swallow Blade!
Elusive deity. Back into the
Dragon Demon Fang!
Annihilation.
Dragon Swarm!
Downfall.
Swallow Blade!
I'm ready!
Dragon Swarm!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
This could be useful.
This looks nice and tough. We made it to Cyslodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. As soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Heros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cyslodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah. Now we can focus on finding a ship.
It's...
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Heros should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Heros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legio, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.